Gentlemen, what is going on? Hope you're all doing well and amazing today. It is your favorite coach, Danny C, coming at you live. Happy Monday. Hope we're all doing good and amazing. I'm excited to kickstart this week with all of you. I'll admit, a little bit flustered this morning. I'm in Instagram jail right now. Usually I have another phone right there I'm always looking at. And my Instagram that I just had for my first post ever was 2018. So coming on to 5 years just like got deleted off the face of the earth. I can't log in. I don't know what's going on. It's like, even if you look up my username, it's not even there. I'm like, what is happening? So I'm reaching out to some people. I know some people in the industry that are very techie, very good at what they do. And um, we're gonna see where it goes, but that's kind of how my morning is going. I hope everyone else is doing good. And if you're watching right now live, hashtag I'm here. If you're watching on the replay, hashtag replay. Today's gonna be very good. How to lose belly fat and tone up while working two jobs. And honestly, I want to talk about two full-time jobs. I'm talking you're working 60 to 80 hours per week. You're gaining weight. You don't feel good. You don't feel confident. I want to help you out today. All right, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to get into the countdown for the podcast. Let's get into it and make sure you hashtag I'm here if you're watching a live, or hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay, and let's get into it. All right. 3, 2, 1. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you the best tips and tricks that you could use on your fat loss journey. Today, we'll be talking about how to lose belly fat and tone up while working two jobs. And gentlemen, today's going to be very important because a lot of you struggle with staying consistent. A lot of you are working long hours, you're working multiple jobs, you have a lot going on, but that scale is going up, right? Your career is moving forward, but your health is moving backwards, and you're low on energy throughout the day, and you're out of breath during strenuous tasks. And your clothes are feeling tighter year after year, and you got a little bit of this gut, gentlemen, that you do want to get rid of. And the last thing I want for you is going into 2023 procrastinating, still using excuses, still having bad habits. All right, so gentlemen, I want to talk about two main focuses today that you need to incorporate if you want to lose belly fat and tone up and feel more confident and feel better about yourself while working two jobs. All right, it will be simple. It will be convenient. You won't get stressed out while losing your next 30 pounds. All right, and if you really incorporate what I'll talk about today, gentlemen, you'll possibly lose 3 to 5 pounds by New Year's. By January 1st, you'll feel more confident and you'll feel good. So let's get into it. I'm excited. All right. The first main focus, gentlemen, you need to be putting effort into if you want to really lose the belly fat, tone up while working two jobs, is focusing on your step count. Focusing on your step count. If you are 100% strapped for time and like workouts is the last thing you could commit to, that's all right. Focus on your step count. Your step count is something you're going to do regardless. You're always moving throughout the day. All right. And it's honestly more important than just a general workout. It really is. All right. I want to share a quick story really quick about one of my clients, Dennis. And this was great timing because I just talked to Dennis about this, and I know it's going to inspire one of you right now. And Dennis and I were talking this weekend, and he was like, listen, I'm just not sure what to do. He's already in the program. He's been crushing it, losing weight, has been in it 3 to 4 months, but he's getting very busy. He has his customized workouts. He has his meal plan, but he's working 80 hours per week, and he has a newborn baby at home. So he was like frustrated. He's like, Danny, this is, I'm just not sure what to do. I'm trying to stay to the plan, but I'm pretty sporadic, and he's a perfectionist. So he sees he's not 100% consistent, and he's like, what should I do now? And I'm like, Dennis, this is exactly what we need to do. All right. Instead of giving up, we need to set attainable goals. We need to set goals that you can accomplish. All right. So I was like, Dennis, what we need to do is just focus on a step goal per day. All right, let's focus on 8 to 10,000 steps per day, and that's all I need from you. All right, because you could be working 100 hours per week, but no matter what, you're going to be walking. All right, you're going to be somewhat active. So let's set a goal for that activity. That's what I did with Dennis. He's going to continue to lose weight. That's what I've done with previous clients who have continued to lose weight and tone up and lose their belly instead of throwing in the towel and just being off track. All right. So instead of just giving up, you have to set attainable goals for yourself. So for you, gentlemen that are struggling, that are watching, what I want you to do is if you're averaging, if you don't know your step count, I want you to just really think how active you are per day. All right. But let's say if you have an iPhone, not sure if Android does it, but it tracks your steps. Look at your phone. It's on the health app. All right. It's on the health app, that the app with like the heart on the front page. Like, look at the app and be like, all right, I'm at 1,500 steps per day. All right. What I want for you to do, gentlemen, is aim for like 1,000 more steps. If you're at 1,500 steps per day, aim for like 2,500 steps per day. Aim for maybe 3,000 steps per day and try to stay consistent with that. Try to challenge yourself with that. And if you do that, gentlemen, you will start to really burn more calories throughout the day, which will help you lose weight. It will help you lose your belly, and it will help you tone up. All right, seriously, step count. Does that make sense? Is that clear? Is that good? Thumbs up, virtual thumbs up. I love it. All right, I appreciate you. That is the first main focus, your step count. All right, then, gentlemen, the next key focus that I need you to put effort into to make sure that you are losing your belly and toning up while working 2 jobs is focusing on your diet. Focusing on your diet. And why I say this is because you could be working all the hours of the week. You could be working 164 hours per week. I think that's how many hours are in a week. All right. But guess what? You're still going to be eating. And it honestly amazes me how some of the busiest people eat the worst. What you eat affects your brain function. So if you are working long hours and you have to make important decisions and you have so many decisions throughout the day, those decisions are going to be altered if you're eating poorly. You're not going to be thinking as clear. You're not going to have as much energy. You're not going to feel as good. You'll feel groggy. You'll feel sluggish. So, gentlemen, what I want you to start doing is focus on high protein meals. Start incorporating more vegetables in your diet. Add some more fruit into your diet. Add some healthy alternatives into your diet. If you have more nutrient dense foods into your diet, like that means foods with a lot more healthy nutrients in them, you will feel so much better. You will think much more clear and you will be much more productive. All right. So, and if you're working 2 jobs and you're working 80 hours per week, that's the exact reason why you have to dial in on your diet and really care about it. Because if you care about your career, you should care about your health. Food is fuel. Don't complain you're tired all week and you can't work out when you're eating like shit. It's just the truth. You have to be focusing on more nutrient-dense foods, and that will help you have more energy, lose the belly, and tone up. Does that make sense? Is that good, gentlemen? All right, that is it. That is it. So let's recap. All right, you could be working every single hour of the week, but you can still be focusing on 2 things: walking, having a step goal, and what you're eating. These are basic human needs that we need. You need to be moving and you need to be eating. All right. And if we could just focus on that, gentlemen, you will lose weight, lose your belly, and tone up. You just have to stay consistent. So, 1, try to aim for a step goal that will challenge you a little bit that you know you can stay consistent with. All right. And 2, start replacing some of the ingredients in your diet now with more nutrient dense foods. Even if you're eating out all the time, even if you're traveling, even if you're going to gas station. I literally just made a guide for my VIP clients, or I sent it to them like a couple months ago, what they should be getting at gas stations, at the airport, at restaurants without being restrictive. I'm not saying get a salad everywhere you go, but it helps them meet their calorie and macronutrient goals while staying on track with losing weight, feeling fit, and actually enjoying themselves, actually having foods that they like. I just went to a wedding this weekend. I had the desserts, I had the pizza, I had the burgers while staying within my calories and my macros. So for you, you need to focus on diet, gentlemen, because I don't care how long you're working per day. Diet's not going anywhere. You're just making the decision right now to eat unhealthy, to get DoorDash and get the greasy food every single meal. But that's why you're out of breath when you're playing with your family, when you're doing things for work, when you're carrying boxes and you're huffing and puffing. That's why your clothes are getting tighter. That's why you have a little bit of a gut. Change the diet, get more steps in. That will help you. I don't care if you're working 4 jobs. This applies to you. All right. Boom. That is it. That is all I got. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I appreciate you. It means so much. And I'll talk to you on the next episode. God bless. See ya. All right, gentlemen, that is it. That is a wrap. Was this good? If this was helpful, drop a thumbs up in the comments. I want to hear from you. I really do. This was important, all right, because a lot of you are working long hours. All right, a lot of you have multiple jobs and you're just, I'll start in November, I'll start in December, I'll start in January, but you never do. And it's because when you think about like a workout plan, it's like just workouts and hours of meal prep and that's not what it is at all. All right. Everything I talked about today didn't even have to do with working out. It was just your step goal and then what you're eating. Because no matter what, no matter how long you're working per week, you will be active. So have a step goal, all right, that you could at least aim for a target, and you will be eating. So make the right decision and focus on more nutrient dense foods instead of all the processed stuff that is leading you to be groggy and low on motivation and make poor decisions and not feel good. All right. So hope you make the best choice moving forward. If this was good, send me your biggest takeaway. I would say message me on Instagram, but you literally can't anymore. I gotta solve that. I gotta figure that out. But Facebook is it's my bread and butter. I love it. I have so many connections on Facebook. I have so many friends. So hopefully God doesn't take that from me. But he took away Instagram temporarily, which is all right. But that is all I got. Gentlemen, send me your biggest takeaway if something really stood out today for you, and have the best day of your life. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.